freedom is not about fixing the past, analyzing it endlessly. It's about recognizing when something no longer belongs to who you are right now and deliberately choosing not to live from it anymore. It's about ending old agreements that once helped you cope with life, but no longer reflects the life you are ready to live and receive today. This is the heart of the work we do in BeGone, healing hearts and minds. Not coping anymore, not repeating affirmation, not endless processing the same stories over and over, but gently restoring inner authority, bringing your voice back so you can live from choice instead of habits and from your authentic truth instead of fear. This podcast is for the soul who knows there is more, the one who's been carrying it all for far too long. If you're ready to let go of old stories, to stop replaying the past and start living from your truth, you're in the right place. This is your moment to release the noise and reconnect to what's real. Welcome to BeGone, healing hearts and minds. I'm Tammy Mahmali. Before we begin, I want to explain that there is a difference between healing and feeling free. Healing is powerful and it matters. Healing helps you understand what happened to you. It helps you cope with pain, process emotions, and make sense of your past. Healing can bring relief, insight, and compassion for yourself. But healing alone does not always set you free. Because many people heal and still live their lives from the same inner agreements they formed during painful or fearful moments. They understand their story, but they're still organized around the past, the trauma, the suffering, the survival. So true freedom begins when you stop living from what happened before, from the past, and start living from who you are right now. Most people don't realize that they are still bound by unconscious inner contracts that they made in the past, sometimes lifetimes ago, sometimes generations ago. These are not conscious decisions. They are quiet agreements made in moments when you were trying to survive, belong, or simply stay safe. Agreements like, it's safer to suffer than to want more. It's better to stay silent than to cause tension. Love requires sacrifice. Being responsible means carrying everything. Pain is just part of who I am. Or, unless I sacrifice my life, I cannot be free. Unless I sacrifice my life, I cannot be happy. At one point in your life, these agreements may have protected you. They helped you cope, they helped you get through, but today, they may be the very reason you feel stuck, hesitant, or afraid to fully step into what you want. Your goals, your vision, your dreams. What you're about to hear is not meant to inspire you or comfort you emotionally. It's not a motivational talk, and it's not another spiritual concept to think about. This is a prayer of withdrawal, a prayer that helps you consciously step out of identities that you built on lack, fear, self-denial, suffering, and emotional survival. Here, we gently return the agency, the authority back to you. Not symbolically, not intellectually, but in a real, personal, inner way. I'm so grateful that you are here. I can't thank you enough for supporting me, for listening, for staying until the end, and going through this process. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you feel like you have done the work, grown, healed, and still find yourself holding back in some areas, second-guessing, or quietly sabotaging, procrastinating what's good in your life, this prayer is meant to support you so you can move on with your visions, with your goals and dreams. It's an invitation to stop carrying all this mental and emotional baggage and whatever no longer belongs to who you are becoming now. This is Baggage BeGone, Healing Hearts and Minds, and I am Tammy Mahmali. Welcome to this episode, and this is where freedom truly begins. This is a prayer I created to support you in choosing freedom from inner bondages that no longer serve the purpose of your soul in this lifetime. When I say bondages, I'm not talking about something dramatic or external. I'm talking about the quiet inner voice, the inner commitments, agreements that many of us live by without realizing it. I am talking about the commitments to struggle, disappointment, pain, lack, suffering, helplessness, silence, sacrifice, or obedience in ways that are no longer aligned with who you are becoming. These commitments are not failures. They are patterns we form to survive, to belong, or to stay safe. And while they may have helped us at one point, they're not meant to define the rest of our lives and be our second identity. Before we continue, I invite you to find a comfortable place to sit and allow your body to soften. Simply let your body know that it is safe to slow down. Take a moment to close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, and gently open your heart to this process. Allow the messages to penetrate into your mind, body, and soul. By allowing yourself to be present with yourself, to be receiving more, to be more than anyone and anything before you. And as you breathe, begin to notice the quiet sense of life moving within you. Imagine the love that already exists inside your heart, gently expanding, flowing outward into the world around you, and then naturally returning back to you. There is no effort required here. This is simply the rhythm of connection that is your birthright. As you listen to my voice, allow the words to land not only in your mind, but also in your heart and your body. You don't have to analyze anything. There is no right and wrong. Just let yourself receive what resonates and allow the rest to pass through you, flowing easily and effortlessly as you hear my voice. Change does not happen through force. It happens through presence, allowance, authenticity, humanity, and willingness. And when we come together with intention, even across time and space, something real can shift within us. Now, let's begin. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of breathing in through your nose and slowly breathing out through your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow each breath to soften your body a little more. There is nowhere to rush to and nothing you need to accomplish right now. As you continue breathing, begin to feel gratitude for the simple fact that you are here today. Gratitude for waking up. Gratitude for the life moving through you. Feel appreciation for your body and for all the ways it supports you every day, often without you having to think about that. Your legs that carry you, your hands that reach and hold, your eyes that see, your ears that hear, your shoulders, your spine that holding your back, your chest, your stomach, your heart, your organs, and your cells, all working together in harmony to keep you alive. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow gratitude to extend to the people in your life, your family, your friends, and those who have supported you along the way, even imperfectly. You don't have to feel perfect gratitude. Just acknowledge their presence, the energy, and notice appreciation for what you have right now. The food in your refrigerator, the small comforts that support your daily life, the simple things that are easy to overlook, yet quietly sustain you, support you, bring comfort. Take a moment to thank yourself as well for your talents, your gifts, and the contribution you make in this world, even when no one sees them. Acknowledge all that you are and all that you bring to this world. With this sense of gratitude, remember that you exist as part of something greater than yourself, that your life is not separate or accidental. You are part of the human design, and you are special in God's eyes, that you are part of creation itself, connected to the source that gives life meaning and direction. Repeat after me this prayer. My Creator, divine guidance, today I turn inward and ask for your guidance, not from a place of needing to be fixed, but from a place of willingness to live more honestly, authentically, and more openly. I ask to be supported in remembering love, not as an idea, but as a way of being in the world. I understand that love is not meant to be conditional or earned. It is meant to be expressed, shared, and lived. And when I forget that, I ask for your help in returning to it. Please guide me today to live with the same qualities I seek in you. Help me to love life as it is, not only when it feels easy or comfortable. Help me to be fully present in my own life instead of standing at a distance from it. Help me to move through the world with love, not as something I give away, but as something I embody. Support me in loving the way you love, not through rules or expectations, but through openness and compassion. Help me to let go of the need to withhold love, to protect myself by closing my heart, or to offer love only when it feels safe or deserved. Help me to accept myself fully as I am in this moment, not through punishment or self-criticism, but through kindness and understanding. Help me to recognize when I am judging myself and to gently choose a different response, one rooted in care rather than control. Help me to extend that same unconditional acceptance to the world around me, to other people, to places and experiences, to moments that challenge me as well as those that comfort me. And especially, help me to bring this awareness into my closest relationships, because when I judge or criticize the people closest to me, I am often acting from my own fear of pain. Help me see that clearly so I can choose connection instead of protection and understanding instead of judgment. Please help me cleanse my heart and mind from mental and emotional baggage that no longer serves my growth or my relationships. Help me release old stories, fears, and patterns that keep me guarded, reactive, or disconnected. Support me in letting go of attachments that once made sense but now prevent me from loving freely, so that when I say I love you, I can say it honestly from the bottom of my heart, not from obligation or habit, but from a deep, genuine place within my heart. I offer myself as I am. I ask to be guided in how I speak, how I listen, how I move through the world. Help me use my voice with integrity, my hands with care, my eyes with awareness, and my presence with intention. Let love move through me naturally in the ways you understand best, not through force or effort, through authenticity, just as you are. Help me choose to be of service through the gifts and contributions that are uniquely mine, not by overgiving or sacrificing myself, but by showing up fully and honestly. Allow my life to be a quiet expression of light through how I treat others and how I treat myself. Thank you for what I am receiving in this moment, not just externally, but internally, especially for the freedom to be myself, without fear, without pretense, and without old expectations shaping who I am allowed to be. The freedom to love without conditions, the freedom to walk in truth, and the freedom to be a bigger contribution to a better world, one open heart at a time. This wasn't meant to create a temporary emotional shift, and it wasn't about feeling better for a few minutes. I invite you to repeat this prayer as needed. What you did here was make a decision, a quiet inner decision to stop living from identities and patterns that were built, formed during times of fear, silence, sacrifice, or emotional survival. That is what real freedom looks like. Freedom is not about fixing the past, analyzing it endlessly. It's about recognizing when something no longer belongs to who you are right now and deliberately choosing not to live from it anymore. It's about ending old agreements that once helped you cope with life, but no longer reflects the life you are ready to live and receive today. This is the heart of the work we do in BeGone, healing hearts and minds. Not coping anymore, not repeating affirmation, not endless processing the same stories over and over, but gently restoring inner authority, bringing your voice back so you can live from choice instead of habits and from your authentic truth instead of fear. If this prayer touched something real inside you, I encourage you not to rush away from it. Let it settle, let it integrate. And if you feel called, stay connected to this work by following the podcast, my YouTube. There are so many videos that can be helpful to you. You can also share this episode with someone who may still be carrying mental and emotional baggage that no longer belongs to them. Sometimes hearing the right words at the right moment can open a door that nothing else has. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment or a review about what came up for you. I would love to hear from you. Your experience matters, and your words may help someone else feel less alone on their path. And I'm so grateful to you for staying until the end. Thank you for being here. Remember this as you move through your day. You are allowed to live without carrying unnecessary baggage. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to live freely, honestly, and in alignment with who you are becoming. This is not the end of the work. It's simply the beginning of living it. Thank you for being here again. This is Tammy sending you so much love. See you next week.
If you're curious and want to dive deeper, you are in the right space. I ask you to look within for all the things that you want to do, be, and have. Join me at the BeGone Healing Hearts and Minds podcast with new episodes every Wednesday as we discover the path towards healing and transformation.